Hello friends, this is Mohammed Shakil here from How Engineers Do It, and welcome to the series Practice with Me Sessions, SolidWorks Beginners. Few things before we get started. If you're not in the first video of the series, you would probably miss something useful. Practice with Me sessions are designed in a way to explain tool to the beginners by actually working on the simple projects. Thereby they learn to implement the tool at the same time. It requires zero CAD knowledge if you want to start with these lessons. I will make the drawing file full size in every video beginning so the users can take a screenshot of it and use it while they practice. This series is created following the success and appreciation I received from CAPA videos, so I will try my best to do the same with SolidWorks as well. I request my viewers and subscribers to give the same support I received from CAPA tutorial videos so that we can make this program a huge success. As usual, give thumbs up and comments. Without further ado, let's begin. In this video, we'll work on exercise number 28. To start off, let's go for File, New, and click on the part template, and an empty part template will be open. Let's go to the sketch and start doing the sketch by clicking on the sketch tool, and we need to select the plane. So let's start the sketch by going on the right plane this time, and let's start doing this particular profile here. So it's pretty simple. You can just, this is a common error with SolidWorks, so you just ignore that. Let's go for the alignments again, and you can just click on the line tool. Oops, it's coming again. Anyways, now I've just drawn a random sketch which has a shape of this profile. Now let's go for smart dimension and start dimensioning it. So that's 100, and this will be 44, and this will be 37. This will be, if this is 20 and this is 44, this will be 24. Now we can exit the sketch. So before exiting the sketch, just make sure that you have done the constraining fully. I think this part, we have missed this part. No, we haven't. So let's just try to drag it a little bit and see. Okay, so this is where we have the problem. So let's just select this line here and go for the vertical. And we have the sketch fully constrained. As we can see, the sketch color turned to black. Let's exit the sketch here and go for features, extrude boss and base, and we can give 62, that is 31 on both sides, direction 1, direction 2, 31 each. Double enter will confirm that, and now we can give this small slot here by going to this face here and going for the sketch, and I can just create a rectangle here and just dimension that rectangle is 50, and from this edge width will be 12, that will be 6. So it's kind of fully constrained, except that we have to give this particular dimension as well. Now it's fully constrained. Exit the sketch and go for extrude cut. Up to next or through all will be fine. Double enter will confirm that feature. Now we need to give a couple of more dimensions or a couple of more features. So we have to give this portion here. So let's just select this face here. Let's select this face and go for the sketch. And now we can create a line which is not for vertical. Control middle mouse button will be used to pan, and we can give the remaining dimension. So that'll be 25 from this point to this point, and it will be 37 here. All right, Now we can just draw a center line here, and we can basically select this line and this line here, and select this line here and go for symmetric. Now we have it with the symmetry. Now if I just try to move this, oops, I just need to, okay, let's just do that step once again. So what we can do is use the center line from this midpoint to this midpoint. We can draw a line here, and then we can select 1 and Control 2, Control 3, and we have this symmetry here, and click on the tick mark. Now even if we didn't have this dimension here, let's just try to move this. You can see that it's moving in symmetry. Let me Control Z that, and we have this 25 coming back once again. Now let's see what's the dimension that's remaining to be done. So it looks like the sketch is fully constrained, but alright, still moving, right? So let's just dimension this here from here to here. That'll be 31. Once we do that, the sketch is fully constrained. It turned black. We can exit the sketch here and then go for extruded cut, and the depth of the cut can be seen on this particular figure here. So I can give as 12. Double enter will confirm that. Control middle mouse button will be used to pan. Now we've got to do 3 things. One is to draw this hole here, and this hole, and this particular shaped hole. So let's firstly do this bigger hole here. So we'll go for the sketch, and we can simply create 2 circles. So before creating the circle, let's just, as a best practice, we can create a center line. Select this line used for construction. So you can just simply draw a line here, another circle, a circle, and we can simply dimension the circles. So that'll be of diameter 16, right? 16 here as well. Uses a line here, just draw, and use another line, draw the line here. So this time again the same problem is appearing once again. You can just go for the line 1 and 2. Alright, I can just use the trim command, power trim, and just trim this remaining portions, and we can do the remaining dimension. That'll be from center point, the center point to the center point will be 20, and from the center point to this edge will be 20. So you can just go here, and if the sketch is not fully constrained still, we can just try to move the sketch and see if something is happening. Yeah, it's happening. So what we have to basically do is we can just select this line and the circle here and go for the tangent, and select this line and the circle here and go for the tangent. So I hope, yeah, now the sketch is fully constrained. Now we can simply exit the sketch and go for extruded cut. Up to next will do the trick. We have the hole being created there. Now lastly, lastly, we have to do this hole here. So you can just select this face here and go for the sketch, and we can simply create a line, a circle, and dimension that circle as 10 mm diameter, and we can place that circle at a distance of 20, and and we can just make sure that the circle is lying at the center by drawing a line there, and just selecting that point and this line here and going for coincident. So yes, and it's fully constrained. As you can see, it's a black colored circle there. Exit the sketch and go for the extruded cut, and up to next, double enter. So that has confirmed that particular hole there. Finally, we have to create two holes here. So basically, I'll create this first hole and do a mirroring on the other side. So in that way, we can just get the mirroring example practice. So we can create a circle there and dimension that circle by clicking on the dimension tool, and the diameter will be 2 hole M6, diameter 6, and deep is 20, so it's not a through hole, and this is lying at 22 from the center, from the origin, right? Alright, and this is at 12 from this edge here. Now this circle is black in color, so it's fully constrained. You can exit the sketch and now rotate a little bit, and now you can go for cut extrude. So you can go for the exit the sketch, select the circle, go for extrude cut, and now you can just give blind, and in the length you can give as deep 20, double enter. Now you can basically select that, and then you can go for mirror and mirror plane. You can select this plane here and click on the tip mark, and that hole will be done, mirrored on the other side. So I hope you enjoyed this particular video. If you have any doubts, you can comment below the video and I'll get in touch with you. And also, if you have any queries or anything that you would like to discuss with me, you can write to me at katia.product@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned.